Hi everyone, welcome back for the week. So, this time we are going to be covering chapter 8, which is to review your skills bridge. So, this chapter is covering why businesses should invest in digital marketing and digital training, whether organizations should train or recruit new employees, and how managers can upskill the business's workforce. This chapter is very vital, especially if you're trying to go into digital marketing management, but it's also really short. It's very precise and straight to the point, so I think you'll really enjoy it. So we first want to start off with a little quote to get the chapter going. Ben Franklin said, "Tell me and I forget, teach me and I may remember, involve me and I will learn." And he's really just saying to get involved in something, and that is how you'll make a difference, which really goes along with this chapter. So, just real quick, some digital statistics that are changing the world. So, digital skills are becoming increasingly essential for getting access to a range of products and services. An estimated of 5.8 million people have never used the internet at all, which actually really surprises me. This digital skills gap is costing the UK economy an estimated of $63 billion a year in lost additional GDP. Again, your textbook is from Europe, so it's kind of going to talk more about the UK versus the United States. And a recent study by O2 suggests that the UK will need to fill more than 750,000 new digital jobs by 2020 and training almost 2.3 million people to meet the demand for digital skills. That is so wild to me. I'm curious to see how that study will actually change due to the COVID crisis, if it'll go up, because digital marketing is actually very essential during the crisis. So, why invest in digital? Well, 82% of prospects can be reached via social media. If you think about it, LinkedIn is one of the most interesting digital marketing atmospheres. You can market your company, your employees, yourself. You can find jobs. I think of that as one of the top social medias when thinking about investing in a digital presence. Over 70% of B2B decision marketers use social media to help them decide. So they make decisions, 70%. That's a lot of people. Digital marketing spending is forecasted to reach $240 billion worldwide by 2020. And again, I predict, my personal opinion is that it's definitely going to be more by the end of 2020. I think more people are spending money on digital marketing than ever before because of the COVID-19 crisis. So, why really invest in digital marketing? I mean, why would you do that? Well, the first thing is 44% increase in web traffic is pretty important. Through effective blogging and content marketing, we see a lot of people actually looking for blogs based on what you have on your website. It's very effective way to build your products and services by saying hey, use this. Lowe's actually has a really good blog on tutorials on how to use chalk paint. They actually have YouTube videos on how to use this chalk paint to antique your furniture. That's actually a video blog that increases their sales. 60% increase in web sales conversion with a responsive and high converting website, and 40% increase in sales leads through improved management and digital lead funnels, assuming a clear strategy is in place. That's actually the key. So do you train or recruit in new skilled staff? Well, consider the average salary of a digital marketer is around $38,000. That's average. I would say, depending on what city you live in, it probably would be more, and if you're specialized. Then review the facts about recruiting a new team member and look at that against the cost of training someone in your organization. New hire productivity is less than 100% for the first 5 to 6 months. The first 3 months of productivity is less than 50%, and this can usually be a significant drain on your financial resources depending on how big or small your company is. Eric Kesters of My Tech Startup estimated the cost of a new employee is approximately 1.5 to 3 times the cost of their annual salary. So, do you train or recruit new skilled staff. So the cost of training a new digital marketing specialist could be as high as $112,500. This is compared to training a member of your current workforce. Professional qualifications in digital marketing usually cost around $1,500. So, I mean, that's a drastic difference, right? A recent survey by Hayes Recruitment revealed that 15% of their digital skills rate their digital skills as very good, and 34 reported skills gaps as being the biggest challenge of their marketing leaders. So there's actually a big difference between people who actually know how to use digital marketing and digital skills in general versus the people who actually feel very comfortable doing this, which is one of the biggest reasons why we implemented this new program and courses, because digital skills are so vital in the workforce today, no matter what department. It is also cited that 42% of marketers are looking to develop their IT and systems understanding, reflecting the greater technology's plays within marketing. IT is a separate department than marketing, but it's also really good to have an IT foundation. I personally recommend taking maybe a class or two in the computer departments. I know you all have to have management information systems, and I think you really need to pay attention to that if you're into the digital marketing aspect. I think it'll come in handy using an enterprise system. There is definitely an awareness of importance of digital across a multitude of job roles, not just specific to marketing, but across the business. So, I mean, you're using digital skills in finance and IT, management, advertising. It's not just a marketing related field. And I think that is where a lot of people get confused, thinking that digital skills are directly corresponding to marketing and advertising, and that is not the case. So, whether you should upscale your workforce is the question. There are 4 key factors that influence a person's decision when choosing an employer or role. The first one is pay. The second one is culture and reputation of the business. The third is career progression. So, like, can you progress and build yourself within the company? And then the fourth is benefits, which is a big factor. It's perhaps surprising that 59% of the professionals' decision to accept a job or stay in their current role is based on factors other than pay. Pay is not the end all be all. If you can progress in the company really fast, you're going to be making more money, let's say in the next year or two. Benefits is also something really big. You may have a really good paycheck, but what if you don't have the best benefits? A lot of money is going to be going to benefits. So their top considerations are around being flexible working, health and well-being, training, and professional development. If you already have a team established in a business, then upscaling is the obvious answer. It's the common route to upscaling a team is through interim team members gaining more on-job learning, as well as coaching and mentoring across a few months. So if you already have a established team in your business, it is actually more effective, from what the author is saying and from proven research, to pay to have those people trained over like a month or so, and in digital marketing skill sets. And then it will actually be more cost effective for you than hiring a whole other person to come in and do the digital marketing aspects. It also is dependent on how large your corporation is. If you have a small business, it might be better just to train somebody outright, versus if you're a larger business, you probably can afford to do whatever you want. So I did say it was a short chapter. We examined digital statistics that are changing the world and workforce. We assess why businesses need to invest in digital marketing and train employees in digital marketing, and then address why businesses should recruit new employees or upskill their current members. So I hope that you all enjoyed this little chapter. I think it goes well with chapter 7, which is why I paired it in this week's module. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to contact me via email, and I will set up a Zoom meeting with you. If not, then I will talk to you all very soon.